What's up, guys? Mason the Rock Henderson here, and this is definitely the game trailer that I am most excited about. I didn't even think about this until I just did the reviews for the last two, Injustice 2 and Watch Dogs 2, but suddenly it hit me. I'm like, wait, there's another trailer that just came out that I am super stoked about, and it is Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Holy crap. So, so excited for this, for many, many reasons. Um, if any of you do not know this, which I don't know if I've ever said this in a video or not, so probably don't. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite all-time game series, like series overall. Uh, Not necessarily any of them stand out as my all-time favorite game, but overall the story, the gameplay, the characters, they're all amazing. And I've grown up with it. You know, I think it was when I was 7 or 8, the first game came out, and I played it, and then constantly kept up with it since then because it was just so much fun. You've got Disney and Final Fantasy combining and working together, and you've got such a great premise, you've got good characters to go along with it. The music itself is incredible. It's a wonderful game series, and I'm so excited that we're getting closer and closer to Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's been such a long time, you know. Feels like forever ago when they announced, oh yeah, we're going to have a Kingdom Hearts 3. And then it was like, oh, not this year, we're going to have this. Oh, not this year, we're going to have this. Oh, not this year. We're actually getting there now. And this is, according to Tetsuya Nomura, this is going to be the final game before Kingdom Hearts 3. This is going to be the final one, the final chapter. It even says it in the title. It's like 2.8 chapter prologue. Yeah. So I'm so excited for this. And watching the trailer, we've had this trailer before. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 both had this trailer where they're showing the different parts of the game with this music. You know, I want to call it the Kingdom Hearts anthem. You know, it sounds right to me. You've got that music playing in the background while it goes through and shows, okay, so here's this game, and here's the movie inside of the game. And based on what I've seen so far, it looks awesome. I have played Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS. It was a good game. Definitely not one of the better ones, but also not one of the worst ones. You know, it was somewhere in the middle. The story itself became a lot more confusing, but it was good gameplay for the 3DS. You know, the gameplay itself was really well done. We get some new worlds as well, Disney worlds. You got the Hunchback of Notre Dame, you've got the Three Musketeers, you've got Fantasia, you've got, what was the other one? Tron Legacy. So we also got some new worlds involved, which was fun. But the time travel element, as well as some of the other stuff that they revealed in the game, kind of got me off track. Especially the time travel part, just because it feels like anytime a movie or a TV show or a video game introduces time travel, they don't do it well for the most part. You know, it's rarely done well. Because most of the time, in the end, the way it's solved is some hokey time travel explanation where everything just works out okay. Hopefully that's not the case here, but anyway, it was a fun game, and I'm excited to be able to play it on the PS4. The two that really get me excited, though, are definitely the other two, besides Dream Drop Distance, because it's two that I've not seen before. You've got Birth by Sleep, Fragmentary Passage, I believe. It's going to be Aqua's story, like the next part of her journey in the Realm of Darkness. Because if you played Birth by Sleep Final Mix on the PlayStation 3 whenever they released 2.5, and you managed to beat all three of the stories for Ventus, Terra, and Aqua on Critical, then beat the final story on Critical for Aqua, then you get the extra ending for Aqua where you get to fight through the Realm of Darkness, and the way it ends is she sees Cinderella's world in the Realm of Darkness, so it's been swallowed by darkness. And so she's like, what is this? And it looks like that's where it's going to pick off on this fragmentary passage, and she's fighting through this world. Maybe she'll get to experience other ones. I don't know. I don't really know what this is going to be about. But it looks, first of all, it looks amazing. We're getting already some of the graphics that we're going to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. It looks that good. And it gets me really excited for it. The fighting looks awesome. She's already fighting this like swirl of shadows, which we saw in one of the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers. We saw like the huge wave of shadows coming after Sora. So we get to see her fighting that. We get to see her experiencing, she is heading towards the castle and the road just falls down and she like has to slide down into the town below. And then she's sitting there talking about, I just want to spend one more night under the stars with my friends. And then Terra's there. Now, is this like a hallucination for her, or is this actually Terra being there because technically he's still out there with Xehanort? I don't know. It's all confusing, but hopefully it'll be explained. Hopefully we know what's going to happen, and it will be done to perfection. And then the final one that is also very exciting because it's a game I'm currently playing right now is the Kingdom Hearts Unchained Kai backstory or whatever it's called. Right now, if you are a Kingdom Hearts fan and you've not already gotten Kingdom Hearts Unchained Kai on your phone, get it because it's on iOS, it's on Android, Google Play Store. It's there and it's available to play. It's pretty fun. Better than a majority of the like phone app games. Like you think about Candy Crush, you think about Angry Birds, you think about all of those. Those are generally like just a waste of time where, I've got nothing to do, so let me just gonna swipe and blah blah blah. That's all those really are. This one you have an interesting setup. You have to fight using these friends medals that give you extra strength and stuff, and you can upgrade the medals and all of this. It's not a cash grab either because while it is available for you to pay to get like a lot of jewels and stuff, you don't need to. You can do it just without using any of your money. You can get jewels throughout the game, not as many as the deal is offering you, but that's kind of, I guess it's there for those who really want to take a step forward, I guess. I don't know. But it's an interesting game, and I believe it's setting up for the Keyblade War, because all of us on this game are joining the different factions. There are 5 of them. Volpe's is the one I'm in, and that's like the only one. There's a fox, there's a unicorn, there's a bear, there's something else. There's a leopard, I think. So you've got those different factions, and that's pretty much what the story is, I believe. All these different factions had a bunch of Keyblade wielders that were working together to spread light and keep the darkness away. And ultimately, one of the factions turned out to be full of traitors. And so that's where the fighting starts, and we get to see some of that fighting in this trailer. The one part that really stood out to me was whenever you have 2 of the leaders. I think one of them was the leopard, and the other one was not the unicorn, the bear, I think. But they're fighting, and then all of a sudden, like, one of them gets knocked down, and they like start wall running. Like they're just grabbing on and running along the wall, and then one jumps up and just comes down on the other one and hits the Keyblades, and it looks awesome. I think it's either going to be a movie version of what we are seeing on the phone game, the mobile game. It's either going to be the movie version of that, or it's going to be I can't think of what else it could be. Either way, it looks awesome. You got more good graphics. They've already kind of telling us where it's headed, what this is all about. And there's a lot of interesting stuff there. And hopefully it does tell us how the Keyblade War happened, because I think that was the whole point of this game and what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be, this is the Keyblade War. This is how it happened. So that way we know, and we get to learn that, because if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, correct? Correct. So, yeah, I'm excited. It looks awesome. The whole game just looks incredible. There's so much fun that looks like to be had. I don't know how long the Aqua game is supposed to be. It could just be that one world and that's it. If so, that would be a bit disappointing, but at the same time, I I kind of understand, because it's hard to imagine that they created a whole nother game that's going to take hours and hours in such a short amount of time. So I don't know what it's going to be, but at the very least, we've got Dream Drop Distance on the PS4, which is going to be fun to play because it was kind of hard on the 3DS. There's a lot of good setup, a lot of good moments, a lot of good stuff for this trailer, so I'm excited, of course. What about you? Are you excited? Are you a Kingdom Hearts fan like me? Let me know down in the comments. What are you excited about? What do you want to see? All that good stuff. We can talk about it, discuss it. Leave a like and subscribe for future trailer reviews, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.